You have got to be freaking kidding me. We're going on a group ride, guys. So today I'm out with my favorite moto couple, Carlos and Cindy. Today I want to talk about group ride etiquette because more recently I was on a group ride with one of my favorite motorcycle Facebook groups, and it was a special ride, guys. So there are some things that happened in this ride, and it just left me feeling really unsafe. And it made me realize that, you know, group ride etiquette isn't really common knowledge. It's something that you're taught based on who you ride with. And if you don't really ride, if you didn't learn from a really good rider, you might not have good group ride etiquette. And it's really important to have good etiquette because you want to make other people feel safe around you, because if you go down, the person behind you could go down, and then it could just be a really bad day. So yeah, first things first, the group ride leader, which today was Carlos, he put us up around in the circle, and just to make sure that we all know the ride pace, the speed at which we're going. So today is more of a spirited ride. Yeah, and he just wanted to make sure that we knew the proper hand signals and stuff like that. So next is group formation. So you see we're right here, there's 4 of us right here, and you should ride in a staggered formation, and you should keep enough space between each motorcycle, so if shit were to happen, everyone would be safe and everyone would be okay, and they would have time to stop if you were to go down. If you notice, I'm not in formation right now, and that is because of my back.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's my back. It's killing me.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that hot oil massage bit again.
No, this time it's not a bit. I'm really hurt.
So if you're not familiar with me or this channel, I broke my back on a motorcycle accident in June, and I have to be really careful about how I ride. And one of those things I have to be careful about is where in the lane I am at, and where is the smoothest part of the lane. And it's usually on the inside of the right, but outside of the left lane, as in where I'm at right now. This is usually the smoothest part of the road, so that's why I'm not in formation. And the people I ride with, I do explain to them that, you know, I have to ride in a special way to reduce the amount of impact to my back.
Is it noticeable?
Oh, nothing that can't be fixed with a string of chili pepper Christmas lights.
I wore that brace for the next 5 years of my life. The kids stopped cheering the second day. Then it was just, get off the swing, you Christmas turd.
So formation, you should be in a staggered formation. So if I were to be following the rules right now, I'd be on the right hand side. And when should you break formation? So the ride pace is set by whoever's hosting the ride. Like I said, today was a spirited ride. The ride that I went on before was a slow to moderate pace because we had new riders with us, which is fine. When it came to us actually riding, and when we came to a clear spot, everyone, the newbies, zoomed around us and broke formation. I mean, sometimes that's cool if you're riding with a group of like 2 or 3 and you guys know each other, but you should really never break formation except if it's an emergency.
I wanted to make an editor's note. It's okay to break formation whenever you go into the twisties, and in fact you want to break formation and you want to go into a single file line and keep your space. Guys, can you not? Please? Hey, just leave that alone. Just leave that alone. Or go away. Okay. Goodbye. Hey, Kimber. But yeah, no ma'am. Off. Out. Excuse my dogs. Okay. Yeah, it's okay to break formation when you go into the twisties. So when you go into the twisties and you enter into them, you want to kind of fall back a little bit from the person behind you, and you want to give them space to, you know, do their line work and do whatever they need to do. And if anything, you know, were to happen, you have enough room to stop being behind them.
And when it's an emergency, you just do what you can to get to the front and let the leader know what's going on, and do so safely. So as far as formation's concerned, that brings up the next topic, is when should you do hooligan stuff? When should you be a hooligan? And you can. So for example, if I wanted to go out, and if I wanted to, I could pop a wheelie, I would go into the right hand lane and do it. The group leader will decide whether or not they want hooligan stuff to go on during their ride. So make sure to ask if it's okay before you start. But as far as doing it in formation, that's just unsafe. And especially stunts. Like one guy was sitting on his tank and riding his motorcycle while I was behind him in the last group ride. You have got to be freaking kidding me. So I broke formation. I got in contact with the leader, Carlos and Cindy, and then I sped up and passed the entire group so I would not be around that butthole. But like, that's not cool, guys. Like, do not do stunts in formation, because shit happens, and I don't care how good you are at it. If you go down, everyone behind you is going down because you were doing some stupid stuff on the motorcycle. If you want to do stunts, set up a lot day and find a good parking lot to do that in. If you want to do stunts while on a group ride, go into your own lane and make sure no one is around you when you do that stuff. There are ways to be a safe hooligan. And that's the kind of riders I like to ride with. Is, you know, you still want to have fun and you want to, you know, get out and go ride, but you got to do it safely, because you are not only watching out for you, but you're watching out for everyone else in the group ride, because it can affect all of our days, and it affects everyone if you were to go down, if anything were to happen. No, we don't mind if a rider goes down, but if he goes down because of his own stupidity and takes out other riders, that's not cool, bro. My last and final point I've saved for the last, because, you know, if you watch my videos all the way through, it really helps out my channel. And by the way, if you like motorcycles and you like group rides, make sure you go and like this video. I'd really appreciate it. So the last and final rule, it's kind of a two-part thing. The first one is be kind and courteous. If you're riding a group ride with people you don't know, you really want to be respectful and understand that they might not be at the same skill level as you. Understand that, you know, if they do something in the street, just take a deep breath and slow yourself down, make some space, and then kindly, you know, ask if they're okay when you guys stop, because something could be going on and you just don't know. And then finally, in a group ride, you want to be consistent and predictable, just like you need to be on the track. You need to make sure that all of your movements on the motorcycle are blatant and meant to happen. Like this stuff, if you have space to do it, sure. But I don't really recommend doing that in a group ride, because the person behind you could be too close, and something could happen. Now, some group rides that I've been in have been complete shit shows, and there's a reason why I don't ride those with those people anymore. But group rides can be safe, and they can be a lot of fun while not being reckless. A part of motorcycling is being a part of this community, and this is an amazing community to be a part of. Just realize that when you are on these group rides, you really need to be respectful of everyone on the ride, and you need to just don't do stupid shit, guys. Don't be stupid. Think about what could happen if you were to go down and people behind you were to go over you, run over you. I mean, it can happen. It has happened before. And you know, if you're watching this and you don't really think that you have any bad habits on the road on group rides, you know, you're probably wrong. You do have some bad habits. Like, I follow too closely, and I know that. I'm trying to work on it. But we just got to be safe out there, guys, because we're all looking out for each other. What are we doing? Okay, come back over. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today, and I really appreciate, you know, your view and your support, because this has been an adventure. Holy shit, I'm in 5th gear. Let's roll. Okay, I'm good now. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you all. Let's go out on our next group ride. Just have fun, but be safe. Until next week, guys, I am out. Let's go enjoy this day. Oh, someone is smoking a nice blunt.